That's it for tomorrow.
It's not, you called Ms. Corbato?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll wait for presence, Judge.
Okay, well, hold on a second. There are 10 criminal mischiefs and 1 grand theft.
Yes, Judge, that's correct.
Do we know how long she lived in Miami?
I don't have that information, Your Honor.
The bond will be $2,500. And 100 on every criminal mischief.
I'm sorry, Judge, what's the bonds?
$2,500 for the first count, which is grand theft, and 100 for every criminal mischief thereafter.
Thank you.
Marbella Moreno Guerrero.
I need the Spanish interpreter. This is for the probable cause hearing.
Got it, thank you.
Guerrero has the hold for immigration.
Yes, ma'am. Is this one of the?
Yes. I need Officer Tejeda, if he could raise his hand, I could promote him. There we go.
Miss Moreno, how long have you lived here in Jacksonville, Miami?
Señora Moreno, ¿hace cuánto tiempo que vive usted aquí en Miami?
Hace como 6 meses antes de ir a Cape Coral.
It's been 6 months.
No.
She said before she was living in Cape Coral. How long have you been in the United States?
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que vive en Estados Unidos?
2 años y medio.
2.5 years.
What is the state's recommendation with regards to bond?
Judge,
Le pregunta al fiscal que recomienda en cuanto a fianza.
Your Honor, the court's asking for a $25,000 bond with the Nebia.
Señoría, la fiscalía está pidiendo una fianza de $25,000 más una prueba para determinar la procedencia de los fondos.
Judge, just a reminder, she also has the hold for immigration.
Yes, ma'am.
Señoría, tenga presente, ya tiene una orden de retención de inmigración.
In addition, Judge, the arrest form states on page 2 that Ms. Moreno Guerrero was in possession of 2.9 grams.
Señoría, también quiero que tenga presente que en la segunda página del informe del arresto aparece que la señorita Moreno tenía 2.9 gramos.
That would not be a trafficking amount.
Esa no sería una cantidad que induzca a tráfico.
If I can respond to that, Your Honor, the next paragraph indicates that there was another approximately 14.3 grams found in the vehicle. And the subsequent paragraph states that she and the defendant knew about it and were en route to a party to sell it. State's argument would be constructive possession here.
Señoría, quiero tener en cuenta que en el siguiente párrafo aparece la cantidad de 14.3 gramos que se encontraron en el carro y después se dijo que ella y el otro acusado iban camino a una fiesta para venderla.
Judge, according to the arrest form, the co-defendant took ownership of the bag.
Yes, ma'am.
Señoría, según el informe del arresto, el coacusado tomó propiedad de la bolsa.
Set the bond at $25,000 with a Nebia hearing requirement.
Fijaré la fianza, dice el juez, la fianza a $25,000 más el requerimiento para comprobar la procedencia de los fondos.
Aldo Molina Sarabia.
That's the bond out, Judge.
Okay.
Bond out.
Frankie Galvez Roblero.
It's a bond out.
How many bonded out more do we have?
Just one more, Judge.
Okay,
We have more bond outs for the short calendar than we did the full morning.
I know. Walter Leiva Rojas.
English, Spanish? Spanish, please.
Got it, thank you.
Mr. Leiva, you are charged with possession of cocaine and driving with a suspended license civil infraction.
Señor Rojas, usted enfrenta el cargo de tenencia de cocaína y también de manejar con la licencia suspendida. Esa es una infracción civil.
How long have you lived here in Miami?
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que estuve aquí en Miami? Acérquese al micrófono, por favor.
Más de 20 y pico años. 22,
¿Perdón?
casi más de 20 años.
Oh, over 20 years. 20 years.
20 years?
¿Más de 20 años?
Sí.
Yes.
You don't speak English?
¿Y no habla inglés?
En Miami no, solo entiendo, pero no hablo.
Well, not in Miami. I understand a little, but I don't speak.
Tengo problemas.
That's why I went to school in Ohio. Where do you work?
¿Usted en qué trabaja?
Ahora no, estoy trabajando particular, ayudando en una gomera.
Right now, I'm actually working on my own, helping out at a
Tire shop.
tire shop.
Who do you live with?
¿Con quién vive?
Ahora solo.
Right now, by myself.
And before?
En
¿Y
la
antes?
calle. Estoy viviendo en el taller de donde trabajo en la calle.
¿En el taller del trabajo y qué más?
En el taller donde trabajo, ahí en una gomera.
At the shop where I work at the tire shop.
Your bond will be $1,000. Good luck to you, sir.
Su fianza serán $1,000. Buena suerte.
Judge, would you consider a program for Mr. Leiva Rojas?
Which program?
Pretrial services?
La defensa está pidiendo el servicio previo al juicio. Le está preguntando.
I'll
Me pagaron la fianza el sábado.
My bond was paid on Saturday.
If his bond was paid, he wouldn't. As it corrections, was his bond paid or is it that he had to be here for some unknown reason?
He has first appearance on the jail card.
Someone wrote that on the jail card?
He has first appearance on the jail card, so he had to come before the judge.
Okay, I'm not sure why that was written, but, okay, Judge, looks like his bond's being posted.
Okay. Thank you.
Judge, just $1,000?
$1,000. Samuel Osorio Uruena. This is a co-defendant.
Yes.
State's recommendation.
Spanish, please.
Got it, thank you.
Just reviewing priors. Oh, sorry, the interpreter's meeting.
Go ahead.
Mr. Osorio Suera, I took the testimony from the officer and I found probable cause for the charges.
Señor Osorio, yo tomé el testimonio del oficial y hallo que hay motivo fundado para los cargos.
How long have you lived in Miami?
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que usted vive en Miami?
5 años
5 years.
Who do you live with?
¿Con quién vive?
con mi mamá.
With my mother.
Where do you work?
¿Dónde trabaja?
Yo trabajo con mi papá. Él trabajo
Ah,
aquí con mi papá.
Acérquese al micrófono, por favor.
Oh,
Judge, I just have to get closer to the mic because the interpreter can't hear. Repita, por favor.
trabajo hace 1 año con mi papá.
I've been working for a year with my dad
Que salí a estudiar.
after I graduated from school.
State, what's your recommendation?
Y el juez le pregunta a la fiscalía qué recomienda.
State recommends $25,000 with a Nebia.
La fiscalía recomienda fianza de $25,000 más un requisito para determinar la fianza, la procedencia de la fianza.
I'll set the bond at $25,000 with an Nebia requirement.
Entonces fijaremos la fianza, dice el juez, a $25,000 más el requisito para comprobar la procedencia de los fondos con los cuales se pagaría la fianza.
Judge, Mr. Osorio does not think he has funds for a $25,000 bond. Would you be willing to reduce it to 10,000?
La defensa le pregunta a su señoría el juez, él le dice que el señor Osorio no tiene el dinero para pagar una fianza de $25,000 y está pidiéndole al juez si se la puede reducir a $10,000.
I see no other history.
Sí puede ser a 10,000, sí.
¿Perdón?
Hacia 10,000, sí.
Yes, 10,000.
Have you talked to his father?
Have I talked to his father? No.
Mi
Le
mamá.
pregunta el juez
Yo ya
a
hablé con mi
la...
mamá.
Señor, ¿me deja traducir, por favor? Judge, the defendant keeps talking and the interpreter is not able to interpret.
No.
I think 25,000 is a reasonable amount based upon the traffic and amounts of the drugs.
A la luz de la cantidad de drogas con que se estaba traficando, dice el juez, pienso que $25,000 es una cantidad adecuada.
Marco Terras Navarro. Let me ask a question because I'm unsure. The second charge is driving under the influence, and he has a /0 or O. What does that mean? A traffic offense?
Yes,
But it's a criminal offense.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing in Judge Marty's courtroom was a mix of procedural clarity and just enough linguistic challenge to keep things interesting. Right off the bat, Judge Marty came across as even-handed and composed, managing a docket that included multiple Spanish-speaking defendants and interpreter-assisted interactions. That's never easy, especially when you're balancing probable cause determinations, bond considerations, and immigration holds all in real time. His tone remained measured and courteous throughout, even as the courtroom shifted between English and Spanish. It's a balancing act of both law and logistics, and Judge Marty held the line smoothly. One of the more memorable moments was when Marbella Moreno Guerrero appeared, facing 10 counts of criminal mischief and a grand theft charge. With the assistance of an interpreter, she revealed she'd only been in Miami 6 months. Having previously lived in Cape Coral, she's been in the US for 2.5 years, but she's already facing serious consequences, including a $25,000 bond with a Nebia requirement and an immigration hold. That's a lot to handle, but she remained composed, quiet, respectful, and responsive through her interpreter. Then there was Walter Leva Rojas, who's been in Miami for over 20 years and found himself in front of the judge on a suspended license and possession charge. When asked where he lived, he replied that he was staying at the tire shop where he worked. It was a humble, slightly unexpected answer that gave the hearing a real-world, working-class feel, like he is someone just trying to get by. Judge Marty kept things on track, setting a $1,000 bond and politely declining a pre-trial release alternative once it became clear the bond had already been posted. One of the recurring themes in this session was the court's insistence on confirming defendants' financial ability to meet high bond amounts. For instance, in the case of Samuel Osorio Uruena, the defense made a pitch to reduce the $25,000 bond to $10,000, citing lack of funds and family support. But Judge Marty wasn't swayed. He emphasized the weight of the allegations and maintained the original bond that showed both consistency and an adherence to policy. Throughout the hearing, courtroom atmosphere remained orderly, if a bit busy, with a flurry of bond outs, rapid name callings, and quick shifts between defendants. But despite the pace, the courtroom didn't tip into chaos. There were a few Moments of mild confusion, like when someone wasn't sure if a bond had been paid or why. A particular defendant was brought in, but they were handled quickly and without drama. Judge Marty kept it all moving with a kind of quiet efficiency that's easy to overlook but essential to the machine. All in all, it was a textbook example of a high-volume hearing room operating with professionalism and patience. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.